step for making this trick. You need a yo-yo that is a bit heavier than an average yo-yo like mine. So that when it comes out, it actually comes straight down instead of using a plastic flying around the place. So I'm using the crystal metal plastic yo-yo. So what I do is you look at this, you have to put this close to the tip of your finger. Not many tricks do that, so if you know how to do this trick, you'll be a pro. And then you throw it down and then pull it back up and catch it. Doesn't matter if it has to be perfect as long as you can do that. You might encounter certain things like the rope is getting a bit tangled. Don't worry about these small knots in my yo-yo string. Those are okay if you can't get those tangled. But if you get like these tangled double, just hook it all up back and put it Or if you want, just try throwing it down. Try throwing it up, then catching it. Try throwing it down, let it come to the ground, and then try doing it back. You should try those two alternatives, and then, or after that, you should be able to do something like this. This should be how it's supposed to look like. Next part, the dropping. So what you have to do is you have this part of your finger. Just drop it. And then just leave it for a couple of seconds. About 1 or 2 seconds. And then once it starts spinning, you pull it back up. And you have to let go of the string, then quickly catch the yo-yo again. But that we'll get to a bit later in more detail. For now, I just want you guys to focus on getting the drop perfect. You just look it up. This yo-yo has to be facing backwards so that it rolls frontwards. Because if it rolls backwards, that will happen. It'll go backwards, and it'll jump backwards, and it'll fall. So always remember that the yo-yo must be facing the yo-yo string that is supposed to be tugging. That's supposed to be on the back side of the yo-yo. Now we're on the final part, the second final part, which is throwing it up. We have to throw it down like usual, then pull it back, and then in the meat, then just pull it back. When you're practicing, try to do it with the yo-yo knot going a bit farther into your string, so that it's easier to practice. When you get it all the time, that's when you make the string to go closer to your fingernail. Show you how you can practice. Just do that, and that. For practicing with the butt down, but if you want to try for the up, you have to take this, hook it up, then just try to throw it up as much as possible and make it come right back to your hand. Just throw it up as much as possible, and just throw it up as much as possible and try to make it straight. Once you got that, you should be able to learn this final part, which is gonna be the let go and catching. So you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Pause that. All right, let me try that again. It's also hard for most beginners, and it will take a lot of tries. So basically, you would drop it as usual, put it up. Next, the yo-yo, the string has to rotate around. If you're doing it properly, the yo-yo string will rotate around the yo-yo, and then when you see that happening, that's when you let go of the knot. If it's close enough to your nail, it should be just tug, and then it'll fall, and then you have to quickly catch it before it falls. And that is how you do the trick. Any questions? Submit in the comments. Also, to practice this, just try throwing the yo-yo up and down to get your eye coordination really well. Just do that, and then you'll be able to practice that one trick. That's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you do, leave a thumbs up. I will be happy to see anyone on doing these tricks.